So we finished last time up to D20, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
D20. Okay.
Siddhamsha.
We'll start Siddhamsha.
Page number.
Are you able to visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shloka number.
Page number
22. Siddhamsha. Yeah. सिद्धांशका नाम अधिथाः सिंहदोज भगे ग्रहे कर्कट युग्म भगे खेटे स्कंदः परशुधरो अनलः विश्वकर्मा भगो मित्रो मयो अंतक वृषध्वजाः गोविंदो मदनो भीमः सिंहादौ विषमे क्रमात् कर्कादौ समबे भीमाद् विलोमेन विचिन्तयेत्.
Okay. Siddhamsha is 1/24th part of the sign. That is, we are near to 1 minute 1 degree 15 minutes each. Distribution commences from Leo and Cancer respectively for an odd sign and an even sign. So for odd sign it is Leo, and for even sign we will start from the Cancer. In the case of an odd sign, the ruling deities repeat twice in the order of Skanda, Parasudhara, Anala, Vishwakarma, Bhaga, Mitra, Maya, Anantaka, Vrishadhwaja, Govinda, Madana, and Bhima. Reverse these from Bhishma to Skanda twice to know the deities for the Siddhamsha in even signs. Siddhamsha is also called Chaturvimsamsa, each being the length of 1 degree 15 minutes. The successfully distributed Siddhamsas commences from Leo for an odd sign and from Cancer for an even sign, as per the table. So they give into the table. The first Siddhamsa will start from Leo, and second Siddhamsa from Virgo, third is Libra, fourth Scorpio, like that. So each and every sign in the chart will be divided by 24. We have 30 degrees. So 30 degrees is equal to one sign. So 30 degrees divided by 24. So that we will get a 1 degree 15 minutes. So we are breaking each sign into 24 parts. So one part equal to 1 degree 15 minutes. So if suppose in Aries you have a Jupiter. So Jupiter is in 30 degrees, last degree. So we will divide it into 24. So he is sitting in 24th Siddhamsa. So the last Siddhamsa. So the last Siddhamsa, if you see 24th Siddhamsa is Cancer. If it is odd sign, if it is even sign, it starts from Gemini. So like that, we will break each and every sign into 24 parts. We will see in which part the planet is sitting, so that we will draw a Siddhamsa. Siddhamsa mainly concentrate regarding education. How the education, what education you will attain. So here in Siddhamsa, we will see Mercury. Mercury is act like a student who can grab and who can frame meaningful things, meaningful sentences, and store in the brain. So Mercury is the main ruler of this chart. And also Jupiter. Jupiter is teacher. So will the boy or girl will get right direction. So if they will meet right teachers or not in their life. That also we will see from the Siddhamsa. It's mainly related to education purpose. So what the things he will learn, how the education will go off. So in D1 chart, we will see mainly third house and fourth house and fifth house. The third house is like communication. Fourth house is education. Fifth house is intelligence. What intelligence you will get. So these three houses will get in D1. We'll see in D1. In Siddhamsa, it totally depends on the entire education. So we can here we can see from the 0 level to higher level education. We'll see in the Siddhamsa chart. Sir, over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Siddhamsha, the name gives the clue. What is the meaning of what to look in this Varga chart? Siddhi means something you achieve, what you are destined to achieve. Siddhi is related to higher level knowledge. So if you talk about esoteric or spiritual things, because these are a higher level Varga charts, deals with mostly higher knowledge, spiritual knowledge. So there are vidya, like if you go to higher knowledge, spiritual learnings, they divided into two things: Paravidya, Aparavidya. So Paravidya is related to higher level. Aparavidya means related to our materialistic world, which we need to earn money. But Paravidya is dealt with, which is a food for your soul. So these the Varga chart gives the clue of the 12th house. Actually, D1 is the 12th house. So the 12th house detail can be looked into this D24. So Karakas again, same as mentioned, Mercury and Sun and Moon, Jupiter. These are the, because Moon is a fourth, natural fourth lord, basic education. Fifth is a middle education, Sun again. So ninth is a higher education. So these three planets are majorly look into their position in the D24, so that they give the clue what you are going to learn in higher knowledge related to Paravidya or Aparavidya. We all know that this Siddhis, there are Siddhis, we always used to say 8 Siddhis. Anima, Mahima, Garima, Lagima, Prapti, Prakamya, Ishita, Vasitva, like that. There are 8 Siddhis. So if you talk about esoteric astrology, these will, related to this knowledge will come into. Even in astrology, there are many branches. Parasara, Jaimini system, Lal Kitab, one more system, Bhrugu system, Bhrugu Nadi, Nandinadi, Nadi system, like that, number of systems are. So the elders, they divided and they given the rulership of each knowledge. Parashara is related to Jupiter. Jaimini is related to Ketu. Lal Kitab is given to completely with Mars. So like that, the Bhrugu system is there. Bhrugu system is related to based on Venus. So if any want to know whether you are destined to learn astrology, which subject you are more, if suppose in your previous life also you are started learning of or practicing of astrology, so this life also you are carrying the same interest. Without previous life touch or interest, normally people won't touch this astrology subject. So if you want to know in previous life, what type of astrology subject you learned it. For that, you can see in the D24, the 12th house. 12th house, if any, there is a planet, or if there is no planet also, you can see which house, the house lord who is aspecting majorly. They give the clues. So some people only they learn KP system. Some people only learn Gemini system. Some people only interested in Ladi system. So the interest, if you say to, if you ask them to learn some other system, they won't understand. They won't learn it. They can't understand easily. Like which they are learning is easy. So other system looks like a very odd system. Our mind cannot perceive it, cannot understand it. So this, again, this D24 is such a clue can give the person. So what type of knowledge you are going to in higher level, even if they want to know what is my spiritual knowledge, whether what type of knowledge I can go for it. Some people go into Paravidya, Dashamahavidya sadhanas, which are related mostly, the spiritual related things are there. Many vidyas are there, many sadhanas are there. So when they want what is most suitable vidya for them, so then this chart comes, picture. That's why it's called Siddhamsha. Is more important to deal with. Again, this chart is also can same how D9, D10 we deal, right? So in that way, all 12 houses, you have each house is having some its own effect, and planets also where they are sitting. So learning of, suppose which planet is sitting, which subject is interested that person. Those are all things can be knowing in this. I think that will be discussed in this book in the latter chapters, not immediately. So that's all the basic information about Siddhamsha. Any doubts you can ask, or we'll go next.
Sir, Rajita here. So you said we see the 12th house in D424 for the last birth education and stuff, right? So if you
Yes.
want to know this life, what is the education and where will he reach? That also we see this D24.
That's what D24,
Okay.
the 12th house give the what subject you are learnt in previous life. So now if you start practicing the same subject, you will get easily. Your mind is inclined to learn easily.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, right.
Sir, for example, in D24, 12th house Lord is Guru, no other Graha is seated. So where will be the need to
Then
practice?
if you want, that's what this Paravidya related, you need to go Jupiter related. So Parasara system, if it comes to astrology.
Okay, sir.
So in the same way, if you go to other Paravidya systems, the Jupiter related systems are. If Rahu came, they will go Vamachara systems, they said. There are two systems, Dakshinacharam, Vamacharam. So this Bhairavas, Aghoras, they all go in a Aghora, Vamachara system. There is a Dakshinacharas. The Dashamaha Vidya. Dashamaha Vidyas also people start practicing in both methods. The person which way he likes. If you like only Vamachara system, the person will go for in the Vamachara system. Some people only for Jupiter is there. You should use only Dakshinachara system because you don't involve in a Bali, all those things. Animal cutting animal.
Slaughtering, yeah.
Those type of things are not interested, right? So Jupiter will not go in that way. Like Mars, Rahu, only Saturn, only they are interested. So Siddhamsha is a higher, those type of things, majorly. It's not normal. You cannot use day-to-day or which education is going.
Thank you, sir. Got it.
Right. Next, sir. Start.
Okay, sir. If anybody want to add,
Yeah, please. How many people are added? People are joined. Someone.
sir, Siddhamsa just completed. If anybody want to add or need to discuss, you can discuss, sir. Else we will go to Sapta Vimsamsa. Okay, sir. Continue, sir.
Yeah. So next, there's a D27 Sapta Vimshamsha is in Sanskrit it is given Bhamsha. Bhamshadipaha Kramad Srayam Vahini Pitamaha Chandresha Ditiji Vahi Pitaro Bhagat Sanjita Arya Markatvasta Maruchakragni Mitra Vasavaha Niryutudak Vishweja Govindo Vasano Ambupaha Tato Ajapadir Ahirbudya Pusha Chaga Prakirtita Nakshatreshastu Bhamshesha Meshadi Charapakramat.
Okay. So, Bhamsa, Nakshatramsa are Sapta Vimsamsa. Bhamsa arts are respectively the preceding deities of 27 nakshatras as under Ashwini Kumara, Dastra, Yama. Sir, turn the page, sir. Agni, Brahma, Chandra, Isha, Aditi, Jeva, Ahi, Pitara, Bhaga, Aryama, Surya, Swati, Tatswata, Marut, Skharagni, Mitra, Vasava, Rakshasa, Varuna, Visvedeva, Govinda, Vasu, Varuna, Ajapa, Ahirbudnya, and Pusha. These are for an odd sign. Count these deities in reverse order for even sign. The Bhamsa distribution commences from Aries and other movable signs for all 12 signs. So, one Bhamsa is of 1 degree, 6 minutes, 40 seconds of arc, and there are 27 such divisions in a sign. So, each and every sign was divided into 27 parts. So, 30 degrees. Each sign will have 30 degrees. We have 12 signs, 12 into 30 degrees, 360 degrees. So each sign is divided into 27 parts. So that we will get each part 1 degree, 6 minutes, 40 seconds. So each and everything is distributed as per the table. Okay. So the signs, the horizontal lines are signs and the vertical lines are divisions. Okay. So the first sign, second sign, third sign, like that, 12 signs they given in horizontal, and in vertical 1 to 27 divisions they made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that, 27 divisions they made. The Bhamsas, the Nakshatramsas or Sapta Vimshamsas are distributed from Aries for fiery signs, from Cancer for earthly signs, from Libra for airy signs, and Capricorn for water signs. I have on page number 31 of my English translation of Saravali given different calculations for Nakshatramsa. The source obviously is defective, and I would prefer Parasara's version as given in our present text. So this Nakshatramsa is 1/27th division of a sign, and it deals with the strength and valor. So the protection. So how he can defend in his life, how the events in his life he can tackle with his strength and valor. So those things we will see from the nakshatra amsa. So Mars is the primary significator of this chart. Mars is the protector. So we'll see Mars, how is the Mars, and the third lord. So third lord, so it is a C-section of third house. Third house is called as Parakrama Sthana in D1 chart. So it is a C-section of that third house. Okay. So we'll see detailed about third house here. So Mars is the significator and Sun is the significator, another significator. These two are the significators. We will see where is the Mars and where is the Sun in this chart. And the third lord, how is the third lord, and Lagna, which Lagna. So we'll see these four things in this, and we'll calculate how he will defend his life. What are the in which way he will tackle, and which way he will show his parakrama. That we will see from the nakshatrams. Sir, over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. This also one of the most important division. Bhamsha. Bhamsha means in Sanskrit, Bham means again space, sky. Because he's divided each sign with according to 27 nakshatras. So 27 divisions. So who is the Karaka, who is the Lord of nakshatras generally? We know, right? Already the Lord of nakshatras. Who married all stars? Moon. So these stars, all stars are wives of moon. So that's why the Lord of the zodiac means nakshatra division is moon. So that's why every person, whoever born, will take only where is the moon is sitting. That is only his Janma nakshatra. Why can't we take Sun nakshatra, Jupiter nakshatra, other, even though they are Atma Karaka, Jaya Karaka, Jiva Karaka, there are so many Karakas. But Maharshi given importance to only moon, because moon is the lord of all nakshatras. So this Bhamsha is a nakshatra mandal, nakshatra division, 27 divisions we are making. So now that importance comes to learn about mind. Moon shows our mind. Basically, from this chart, we can ascertain the qualities of the person, how much mental strength he has, how much mental weakness he has. So in the division 27, D27 chart, if moon is afflicted, so obviously his mental strength or mental weakness is high. If any bad planet is afflicted, he is easily addicted to those negative things. If it is under the affliction of benefic planet, definitely he is a very strong willpower, strong thinking nature. Mental strength is strong, he can survive in any hard situations, any problems in his life, whatever he is going through. So that's a mental strength, it gives the idea. So Parasara, that's why I said, you need to see this D27 for the subconscious brain means third house Karaka again, started Mars. Mars is also important in this chart, he is the root. Moon and Mars, can see it. So where they are. And these 27 divisions is again given to the lords, same nakshatra lords, from Ashwini to Revati is the Ashwini Kumaras remaining, starting from Ashwini Kumar to last Revati. So those are all, it's a big subject. Again, you need to know about each Devata, what it means, Ashwini Kumara, what it means, remaining Devatas, and the planet sitting in which Varga, which Devata Varga. So all those things can be seen into clearly. So basically, we need to remember the moon is important, Mars is important, and Jupiter is important. So then you can ascertain the quality, the mind strength of the person. Basically, please remember this one. If you want to go there, there's a lot of information available in some other books, or if you go in the same BPHS, next chapters or last chapter, some between chapters, he discuss in details. So at that time, we will talk about more about. Till then, these are the basic details. Just understand it. How to calculate in, what are the deities. You can see in your own charts whenever you have a time which devata is going to be according to division. So what is given? If any planet is, suppose current dasha is running any planet, that planet is in D27 where it is sitting. Suppose someone, you are facing some mental stress you are going through, anyone. So why is the mental stress is going through? So which dasha is running and where is sitting that running dasha planet in D27? So why my mental strength is going down or up, whatever it is. According to, you can cross check it. So in that way you can learn it. So any doubts here?
No, sir.
Okay. So then next we go for what is mentioned, Trimshamsha.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Trimshamsha, yeah. Trimshamsheshacha Vishame Kujarki Anga Bhargava Pancha Panchasta Saptaksha Bhaganam Vyatyayat Same Vahrihi Samira Chakshau Cha Dhanado Jaladasthatha Vishameshu Krama Jneyaha Samarashau Viparyayat.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Trimshamsha, yeah.
The Trimshamsa lords for an odd sign are Mars, Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury, and Venus. Each of them in order rules 5, 5, 8, 7, and 5 degrees. The deities ruling over the Trimshamsas are respectively Agni, Vayu, Indra, Kubera, and Varuna. In the case of even sign, the quantum of Trimshamsa, planetary lordship and deities get reversed. As D27 deals with Parakrama, this Trimshamsha D30 is the actual division of a sign by 30. So we'll get 1 degree each, 30 degrees. So here it deals with the misfortunes, miseries, obstacles in the life. This chart will deal with those things. This is the respective main chart. We will see about Saturn is the significator for this. So what are the misfortunes we will get? What are the miseries we will get? What are the obstacles we will get? So it was divided by 30, Trimshamsha by 30. And if you see the table, above are the signs and below are the divisions. Horizontal are the signs and vertical are the divisions. The first 5 degrees will start from Aries, next 5 degrees Aquarius, next 8 degrees Sagittarius, next 7 Gemini. Like that, we'll construct a table. So nowadays we'll get an automated thing. We don't want to go with these calculations. We'll get an automatic things. So here we'll see the significator Saturn. So how is the Saturn? And we will see in the D1 chart, we will see the 8th house also. So what are the sudden events you will get? What are the sudden changes you will get? And how is the Saturn will handle all these things? We'll see in this Trimshamsha. It is exact 1 degree. So each sign is 30 degrees sign. So we'll Trimshamsha is by 30. So it is exact 1 degree. We'll get. That's all from my side, sir.
Yes, sir. This is Trimshamsha is a very big subject. Somehow my guru, long back, around 3 years or 4 years back, my guru he used to teach a lot of things in Trimshamsha, because Trimshamsha deals with your 6th house in D1 chart. Why important 6th house is in D1 chart? Because D1, the 6th lord is a major crucial role regarding your health. If the 6th lord is sitting in a prominent position, if it is a becoming natural malefic as a 6th lord, if it's a natural benefic as a 6th lord, okay, you won't suffer much about health problems. Maybe small and easily overcome problems, health issues people will get. But whenever natural malefic becomes 6th lord, those persons they have past life karma, gatajanma, papa, punya karma, papa karma, whatever it is. It shows in the diseases. That's what. Why we are getting diseases depend on your previous life karmas, negative karmas. So those negative karmas depicted by the 6th lord. The 6th house Karakas, who is the Karaka? Saturn and Mars. Again, the 6th house is, if you go to a deeper level, it's called in Sanskrit is a Hari, Hari Bhava. Hari means Shadvarga, Shadripus. That's called Shadripus. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsaryas. These are the 6. Because we are getting diseases by these only. So there are planets who is holding the lordship of these negative characters. Suppose if you take Krodha, Krodha means anger. Generally, we will see which planet, Mars. Lobha, greedy, is by Rahu, because he wants everything only me. He don't want to give it to others. So the Lobha character will get into a person because of Rahu. Then Mada. Mada is Saturn. Kama. Kama is mostly by Venus, sometimes afflicted moon also. Then Matsarya. Matsarya is by Mercury, because of over knowledge. Then Moha. Moha is a Karaka of Ketu. Generally, we'll say that Ketu is a Moksha Karaka, but in a negative way, he is a Moha Karaka. So, like this, these 6 ripus, shed ripus, causes the person to go through diseases. The body needs to go through all these karmic effects. If you have done something related to these 6 things in previous life, you are going to get the disease related to that planet. Mars Rahu, suppose in 6th house. So we can predict mostly people will get cancer, chronic diseases, wherever Saturn Rahu is there, if they are related to 6th house in a negative manner, afflicted by one more malefic. So like that, we can see inside, if you go into D30 chart, Trimshamsha, so it's mainly deal with the disease levels. Again, why this is divided into 5 parts. because first 5 degrees, 5 degrees, 7 degrees, 8 degrees, and 5 degrees. Like that, they're divided into 30 in 5 divisions. Why they divided into 5 divisions? Because of Panchamahabhutas. Those Panchamahabhutas and the Ripu, Shed Ripu, who is causing the planet and the Tattva, the related disease will come. If you take Akash Tattva, ether, Jupiter. Vayu Tattva is Saturn and Rahu. Agni Tattva, Mars, Sun and Ketu. And Apo means water, Jala Tattva. Jala Tattva is again Moon and Venus. Last one is Prithvi Tattva. Prithvi is Earth, is related to Mercury. So again, you need to mix with that planet and this Tattva according to divided in the house. The sixth lord, suppose take sixth house. If any planet sitting is there, so take that one. So that Tattva related disease will be generally the body will be holding. Again, this is going back to these people who is the Ayurveda, old Ayurveda system. People used to see according to the person chart, what is his dominating in his body, which tattva is dominating, and the disease by which tattva is caused. So according to they can use it. So that's why this Trimsham Savji is very much useful to deal with your diseases things. Even they said how to do remedies also in that way. So there are like many things about this chart, but this is, we are discussing only some basic information. I think you get something information. So if you want doubt anything, you can go. Any doubts? No doubt?
No doubts as such, sir. But sir, Vayu is Mars and Saturn, is it?
Vayu is Saturn and Rahu.
Rahu. Okay.
They are
So
smoky planet. Rahu is a smoky planet.
Okay, sir.
It's a Vayu Tattva.
Thank you.
Sir, in this chart only we see Saturn position or sixth house position?
No, Saturn is a Karaka generally. Because the sixth house Karaka is, we need to see Saturn plus Mars. Both are the Karaka of the sixth house. But each person chart will have the sixth house is different, right? The house lord is also important. And planets sitting in that house is also important. They create the problem.
Okay, sir.
This chart deals with the misfortunes. Actually, the word is misfortune, obstacles we will face in the life. So whatever the houses connected in the D1, 6, 8, 12, whatever the things, whatever the negative things, we will assign to this chart. Misfortune, obstacles, struggles, okay, whatever the. So Saturn is the main factor. Saturn is the main factor of this everlasting obstacles. So he is the Karaka of this chart. So as the sir said, Mars is the fighter. So he will give the strength to fight. So we can adapt all these things. So whatever the negative things which are connected in D1, all will come in this subdivision.
Sun and Jupiter in sixth house in Trishamsha.
Hello, sir.
Obstacles, Sun and Jupiter in sixth house in Trishamsha. Does mean challenges come from Sun and Jupiter position in D1, right?
First, we need to see D1. Then only we need to come for a subdivisional chart. First,
Before going into these divisional charts, first you need to rectify your chart. Because there's a 1 degree difference. Suppose your Lagna is changed 1 degree, then the houses will be changes in D30, whatever it is, D20 Varga charts. Suppose
Okay.
4 minutes gap, 5 minutes gap, 1 degree change in Lagna. So Lagna 1 degree changes, houses changes in Varga. Because this is a below 1 degree division. Above all this D16, D20, D24, it goes, right? So very accuracy required. Even though sometimes, okay, if you feel that your time is correct also, you need to sit with, see D1 chart and this D30 chart. Okay, next we'll go Chatvarimsha.
Sir, next 3 charts are there. We'll go for next week. Last 3 remaining charts are there.
Okay.
So
The chapter 6 is okay. Is talking about all this.
this chapter will complete next week.
Okay, okay, no problem. So we'll
Last 15 minutes we'll talk about Sri Ram Navami.
yeah.
Okay. So Sri Ram Navami wishes to all. Sir, anybody want to add? You can add. We'll just discuss about Sri Ram. Sri Rama is the person who stands for Dharma. He did not went towards luxuries or happiness. He always stick to Dharma. So if any person stick to Dharma, their character will enhance. So if any person go towards happiness, his character diminishes. Lord Rama, when Dasharatha announced he is the future king, and he made a muhurta for Pattabhishek also. All the people are cherished that Lord Rama is becoming a king. But unfortunately, at the last moment, due to his stepmother, Dasharatha told Rama to go to the forest. So he can disobey. He can disobey Dasharatha. Who are you to tell me? So I born in this lineage, luxuries, and you already announced I am a king. Tomorrow I am the king. So he did not oppose his father. He stick to dharma. So we need to listen. We need to give respect to elders. So that is a dharma, righteousness. Dharma means righteousness. He followed his father orders, and he went to forest without single word. Even Lakshmana went against his father and mother, but Rama did not went. So he strictly obeyed the elders. That is dharma. He chosen the path of dharma. He did not chosen the path of happiness, luxuries, shuka. So he went on pursuing that dharma. So his character enhanced. Now we are talking about him. So some people will tell that he is another human being. But even though we consider, the Tamil people will consider this Rama as a human being, not God. So even though we consider as a human being, he taken the path of dharma. So the character got enhanced. Now we are all praising him as a God. If someone excels in a particular field, suppose a person excelled, suppose I take Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Tendulkar excelled in cricket. So we call him as God. cricketing god. So if a person excels in a particular area and he is achieving the things who are not able to achieve, so he is going beyond the limits, he is excelling beyond the limits, we will call it as God. So Lord Rama excelled in the path of righteousness, that is dharma. So he went beyond and he pursued dharma. So this is I learned, so I will implement this as per the morals, ethics, values. So even though Ravana kidnapped the wife of Rama, he given chance to compromise. He given lot more chances. So Angada went, Hanuman went, so compromise and get back the wife of Sita without war. So he followed all the dharma. It is if someone kidnapped a wife, so that person will get into rage and will kill without any discussion. But as per the rules, as per the dharma, he went on compromising thing, but it failed. Then later the war took and he stood in the war and he defeated Ravana and bring back the Sita and also followed dharma. After getting back Sita also, he made that Agni Pravesha and in the eyes of society, he stood to follow all the righteous things. Later, after 14 years of Vanavasa, he went back to Ayodhya and became a king. So following dharma is a little bit difficult, but that is essential. Nowadays, for money's sake, many people are leaving their parents. If father, mother, they are not giving any respect. For money's sake, for assets, for many things, they are fighting with their parents. This is what happening. But Lord Rama is Adarsha Purusha, so he obeyed whatever the things told by his elders, not only parents, teachers, gurus. So he followed and he is given respect. So now, up to now, we are praising the Lord Rama. So the main theme he given is, even though it is difficult to follow dharma, always stick to dharma. So that will give your character or your personality an enhancement. If you go in a shortcut to get a happiness, you will face that is a temporary. Like I got a wound, I made a band-aid. So I stopped that wound externally. I did not cure internally. So if you want to cure internally, you need to follow dharma. That's all from my side, sir. Happy Sri Ramavami.
Yes, sir. So I think everybody knows Sri Rama chart, most of the people. So Lagna is Cancer Lagna. In the Lagna is Moon and Jupiter is there. So whenever Moon is sitting with Jupiter, most benefit planet is the 9th lord plus 6th lord. So it always tries to uphold the dharma. And Cancer sign. The Cancer sign people will have a compassion towards other people. They should have it. Some people will not have, but because depend on other character, other things. But generally, basic qualities of Cancer sign is they they care for, they look for other world, opposite world. They forget about themselves. That's what the Cancer sign. And this next comes to Saturn sitting in 4th house. So 4th house is related to masses. So he is always given the importance masses, people. Even he left his wife because of just common man words. Saturn is a common man. He's sitting in 4th house with exaltation, Libra. So that's why he works for common man. He went forest and he make many friends which are at that time. If you take it Treta Yuga time is, there is a Chaturvarna system is highly people practicing. Kshatriya, Brahmana, Vaishya, Sudras, like that. So nobody is give the importance to other kings. So he went throughout the forest journey. He met many all lower caste, lower in the society, lower people, made them and he has given the value to them. That is the because of Saturn in 4th house. Next is comes to see 7th house, Mars exalted, Capricorn. So 7th house is opponent, enemies. So exalted Mars, so he has faced many very powerful enemies. And also whenever Mars in 7th house, the person always wins over the enemies. That's also we can see that. So there are other planets. In Venus is exalted in 9th house. Sun is there. Sun is also in 9th house. Some people take it as Sun is exalted position, but after rectified, its Sun should be in 9th house. So like that, whatever is from his chart, we can know that these are the higher qualities, because we all know that is a God is came down, so must have some higher qualities. Even though born as a man, but he has to uphold so many things. He has to face as a human. We did all those things with patience to uphold that one, so that next generations can remember. If you see in that way, there is no other than history, Ramayana, which was even today also people are remembering, preaching, reading, praying that person. So no history is there, such a long history if you take it throughout the globe. So that is important. It will continue like that. So that's why Valmiki is given the importance. Before writing the Ramayana, he asked the Narada, so which is the best history to write it. So Narada given. So this is the person. So he is a most important person. So till end of the human race on earth, the story will be remembered. It will be revived. So that's how we all say, we pray him. He bless us all. Happy Sri Ram Navami. Jai Sri Ram. Any doubts, please? If you want to add anything, or
Sir,
we close.
From morning, I have one doubt. Lord Rama lived for many years, right? So as per Vimshastri Dasha system, in Kali Yuga, we are calculating for 120 years. So in Ramayana time, how many years Dasha was calculated?
Who said, no, 120 years is, it's a one cycle, 120 years. So after one cycle, you can continue again. It goes again 120 year cycle next. It won't stop. That means 120 years completed, the person should die immediately. There are people more than 120 years still living. That doesn't matter. After 120 years, then it continues next. It starts again.
Okay, you are saying there is no change in the Vinchota Dasa system for planetary.
No
growth?
end, no end. It keep on cycling, keep on
Oh.
starts again.
Okay, okay, got it. Thank you.
Hello,
Yes.
Srikant sir. Srikant sir joined late. How is your Sri Ramnavami celebration, sir?
Very nice, sir. Just came from celebrations.
You went Tirumala upstairs?
No, no, no. We have a temple in forest zone, down the hills.
Down the hills only.
Down
Okay.
the hills only. But it is in forest zone.
I see. Okay.
Every
Good.
Tuesday and Saturday we do annadana for around 400 people, 400 to 500 today.
Sir, we stop recording, sir.
Yes, you please stop.
Okay, carry on, sir.
Yeah.